Hey, you want to get from FPS like this to FPS like this, and even ping between 20 to 50 megaseconds. Here's proof. Now I'm going to show you how. All GearUp Booster is the best program to boost your FPS and fix lag in any game. However, in this video, we'll specifically explain how you can use GearUp Booster to increase FPS in Roblox and eliminate lag. Make sure to grab this program for free from the link provided in the description to enhance your gaming experience by firstly going back on at Start menu, right-clicking on it and opening up the Device Manager. Inside of here, you want to find a drop-down that's called System Devices. Just drop it down, and then if you have a little scroll, you should see a timer called High Precision Event Timer. And this timer right here often leads to lower FPS from more systems. So, what most people tend to do is right and disable the device, which I am yourself am doing. However, if your system does get worse, and you get more FPS with having it disabled, you can go ahead and re-enable it, but most of you will benefit from having it disabled, as arm itself up. After that, on your desktop, go to the bottom left, right-click on that Start menu, then go in your settings, and the majority of all these settings we will be changing. So, we'll refer to this menu right here quite a lot. Now firstly in System, we're gonna go over to Power and Sleep. Click on that on the left-hand side, then click Additional Power Settings. Inside of here, we are gonna create a custom power plan. Firstly, you wanna go over to the left-hand set, choose what the power buttons do, then Change Settings are currently unavailable. And this will mean that these settings these shutdown settings will be customizable. And this set right here called Turn on Fast Startup. It's recommended by default. But you'll notice on screen when this is enabled, it actually makes your PC not shut down fully. And you'll be surprised to see that your uptime could be anything from like 3 days, as mine is right here, to like 30 days. And that's not what we want. So, if you go ahead and uncheck this Save Changes, then restart your PC, you'll notice when you then check your uptime again, it'll be completely reset, which can significantly improve your performance. After that, it's time to customize our pub plan. And by default, Balanced is on, which is recommended, and is probably best for most people. But if you want high performance, click on the High Performance tab, which favors performance, but it may use energy, which is fine with myself. If it's not for you, just use Balanced. But if you click on that, then click on Change Plan Settings. Inside the Change Advanced Power Settings, we can create a custom power plan. Now firstly in the PCI Express set here, click the drop down and the drop down again, and make sure the setting is off. Also under Processor Power Management, click on that. Make sure these settings are on 100% active, and then 100% again. And if you've got all them configured like so, which I myself do, click Apply and OK. And then in the Abode section, over where it says Advanced System Settings, on the right hand side, you'll see under the Advanced tab right here, where it says Performance, click on Settings, then inside Visual Effects, you'll notice that it's adjusted for Best Appearance. By default, though, we want to adjust it for Best Performance. With these 4 options turned on, the first one is Enabled Peak, the second one is Sure Thumbnails instead of icons, the third one is Sure Window Contents while dragging, and the fourth one is Smooth Edges of Screen Thorns. And these 4 options right here are the essential ones in my opinion, and don't affect performance like the other ones do that much. I think these are definitely essential. Then click Apply, click OK. Also, while in that Advanced tab, if you go back in the Performance, but under the Advanced tab right here, make sure Programs is enabled, as this is way more optimal than having it on the background services, which I think it is by default. Make sure Programs is enabled. Heading back over to the Settings tab, if you go into UPS this time, then go onto the bottom option on the left-hand side, that's Startup, and in here, I recommend turning off and any non-essential startup apps. Like for myself, Spotify, that really doesn't need to launch as soon as I launch my PC. So I'm gonna go ahead and disable that if I want it. I can always just open it up, and with it being high impact, I think that's quite important to do. If you do find any other app set or high impact, and it just not necessary, go ahead and disable them back in your system settings. This time, we want to click on Gearman and straightway inside here, make sure that the Xbox Game Pour is disabled, as this can significantly lower your FPS, as it's just an order if it's not really necessary at all, so make sure this is enabled. In addition to that, on the left-hand side, you can click on Gear Mode, and make sure this is enabled. Search Lock Strap menu and you want to select a slacks. After that, you're gonna scroll down. And if you want a framework limit, put 999. You could also be like me, who just spams a whole bunch of numbers. Look, save now once we're in the fast plug place again. We scroll all the way down. Click Fast Flag Editor. Now it's gonna show a little caution sign, and you wanna click OK that you wanna go through. Now all of the fast plugs that I showed in my last tutorial just don't work anymore. So here's a bunch of new fast likes you can use. By the way, these fast flags would be linked in the description. Alright, here it is, add to JSON. This is the AF flags. Here is the ping AF flags. There's a lot more to make your ping go. Literally almost all the way to 0. Look at do report JSON and paste this in yes. It's extremely long and actually works. It's now time to get on. Go onto the FPS part where we can help increase FPS. Right from here, you want to click Add New. Looking for JSON, you want to paste this in. Hope you enjoy this video, and if enjoy, please make sure to like this video and subscribe my channel for more updates. Until the next video, goodbye.